Imagine a love story so intense and powerful that even the gods themselves could not destroy it. This is the legend of Eros and Psyche, a tale filled with passion, jealousy, mystery, and nearly impossible trials. Today, we embark on a mythical journey to understand the depth of this story, which teaches us about the strength of the soul and the resilience of true love. Psyche was a mortal with incomparable beauty, but her destiny was far from easy. Eros, the god of love, found himself caught in a dilemma between his mother Aphrodite's will and his own love for Psyche. Throughout this video, you'll discover how this story reflects universal human challenges and why it remains so impactful today. If you've ever faced obstacles in the name of love, this story will surely resonate with you. And don't leave just yet. At the end, we'll explore a powerful lesson that you can apply in your own life, inspired by Psyche's journey. Psyche was so beautiful that her fame spread far and wide. People came from all over to see her, often neglecting to pay homage to Aphrodite, the goddess of beauty and love. This behavior caused great unrest on Mount Olympus, especially for Aphrodite, who saw the mortal as a potential rival. In her anger, Aphrodite decided that Psyche needed to be punished for stealing her worship. Aphrodite ordered her son Eros, the god of love, to use his arrows to ensure that Psyche would fall in love with a horrible, unworthy man. Obeying his mother's command, Eros descended to earth to carry out his task. However, upon seeing Psyche for the first time, something unexpected happened. He was so enchanted by her beauty that, while trying to shoot his arrow, he accidentally pricked himself. This accident made him fall in love with Psyche instantly, defying Aphrodite's plans. Unable to reveal his feelings openly, Eros chose to watch her from afar, protecting her discreetly. Thus began the complex relationship between the god of love and the mortal, whom he was supposed to hate but could not help but love. Meanwhile, despite her beauty, Psyche could not find a husband. Men adored her from afar, but no one dared to ask for her hand in marriage. Worried about their daughter's future, her parents consulted the oracle of Apollo. The oracle gave a terrifying answer: Psyche was to be left on top of a mountain, where a monster would await her to marry her. Devastated, her parents followed the oracle's instructions, believing they were condemning their daughter to a cruel fate. Psyche, resigned, accepted her destiny with courage, even without knowing what awaited her. When left alone on top of the mountain, Psyche was not attacked by a monster. Instead, she was transported by the gentle winds of Zephyr, the west wind, to a magnificent palace. This magical palace seemed filled with riches and luxury, but there was no one in sight. Psyche soon discovered that this would be her new home, and that every night she would be visited by a mysterious husband who, though kind and loving, would never show her his face. The palace felt like a dream, but Psyche began to feel uneasy about the secret of her invisible spouse. For a while, Psyche was content with her new life. Her invisible husband treated her with tenderness, and she had everything she could wish for. However, curiosity soon began to grow inside her. Who was this man who would not allow her to see his face? This doubt was fueled when her sisters, who visited her in the palace, filled her with distrust. They planted the idea that Psyche might be married to a disguised monster and that she should discover the truth. This growing suspicion led Psyche to make a decision that would change the course of her life and her relationship. One night, determined to discover her husband's true identity, Psyche waited until he had fallen deeply asleep. Armed with a lamp and a knife, she lit the light to see his face, prepared for the worst. But instead of a monster, she found the beautiful god Eros sleeping beside her. Dazzled by his divine beauty, she accidentally let a drop of hot oil from the lamp fall on him. Eros woke abruptly, shocked by Psyche's betrayal. He fled immediately, leaving her alone in the palace, plunging Psyche into deep sorrow and regret. Devastated by the loss of her beloved, Psyche decided that she would do anything to find him again. She wandered through distant lands, facing many dangers and hardships in search of Eros. Determined, she sought the help of Aphrodite, even knowing that the goddess was her greatest enemy. Psyche begged Aphrodite to let her see Eros once more. Taking advantage of the situation, Aphrodite imposed a series of impossible tasks on Psyche, hoping that she would fail and give up. Aphrodite gave Psyche 4 challenges, each more difficult than the last. First, she had to sort a massive pile of mixed grains. To Psyche's surprise, an army of ants appeared to help her, sorting the grains during the night. Next, Psyche had to collect wool from fierce sheep. With the help of a reed that gave her instructions, she was able to gather wool from the branches without approaching the animals. The third challenge was to collect water from a source located at the top of an unreachable mountain, but an eagle helped Psyche, flying to the spot and bringing back the water. Finally, the most dangerous challenge, she had to descend to the underworld and bring back a box containing the beauty of Persephone, the queen of the underworld. Terrified by the idea of descending into the world of the dead, Psyche received help once again. Guided by advice from mysterious forces, she managed to complete the task and received Persephone's box. However, curiosity once again got the better of Psyche. She decided to open the box, believing that inside she would find something to make her even more beautiful for Eros. But upon opening the box, she was immediately enveloped by a deathly sleep. It seemed that Psyche had finally been defeated by her own curiosity. Eros, who never stopped loving her, felt Psyche's pain. He found her in her slumbering state and, with a kiss, awakened her from the deadly sleep. Eros then took Psyche to Mount Olympus and pleaded with Zeus to allow their union. Moved by Psyche and Eros' devotion, Zeus granted Psyche immortality, allowing her to join the pantheon of gods. With immortality granted, Psyche was finally able to be with Eros without further obstacles. The couple, now divine, lived eternally in peace and love, free from Aphrodite's intrigues. Thus, love and the soul, represented by Eros and Psyche, became one, symbolizing the eternal connection between these two aspects of human existence. This story is more than just a fable of love. Psyche, whose name means soul, represents the journey we all undertake in search of fulfillment, facing challenges and trials along the way. Eros, representing love, symbolizes the force that guides us and motivates us to keep going, even when facing seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Together, they personify the balance between love and the soul, showing that with patience and perseverance, we can overcome any difficulty. The tale of Psyche teaches us about trust, sacrifice, and resilience. Psyche had to learn that true love requires faith and that curiosity doesn't always lead to good outcomes. Her journey is a metaphor for personal and spiritual growth. Every challenge she faced prepared her for her ultimate reward, immortality alongside Eros. This legend reminds us that the path to true love is arduous but rewarding. The story of Eros and Psyche continues to resonate in modern works of art, literature, and cinema. It is often seen as an inspiration for stories about overcoming adversity and the power of love. Over the centuries, this legend has been reinterpreted in many ways, but the central message remains the same: love, when true, can overcome even the greatest challenges. The tale of Eros and Psyche is one of the most powerful narratives in Greek mythology, full of symbolism and emotion. It challenges us to reflect on our own journeys of love, trust, and self-discovery. Like Psyche, we all face trials that, in the end, make us stronger and more capable of loving deeply. The story of Eros and Psyche is not just a love story, it's also a story about the growth of the soul and the importance of perseverance. If this legend touched you in any way, share what you've learned from it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more stories like this. Psyche's journey is a powerful reminder that even in the face of unimaginable adversities, love and the soul are indestructible. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos about mythology, legends, and epic stories. Turn on notifications to be the first to know when we post new videos. And let us know in the comments which part of the story of Eros and Psyche impacted you the most. And don't forget to check out our other mythology videos, which bring fascinating and profound stories to enrich your understanding of these timeless narratives.